why do people do these things? I'm saying, like, you're saying that you believe in God, right? And you want other people to believe in God. And if they don't believe in your God, you're going to kill them. For what? Leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? So is your God pleased with their blood being spilled? Well, something must be wrong. You see what I'm saying? So Paul, the Bible said, the Holy Ghost said, separate me, Paul and Barnabas, for the work. Chapter 13, verse 2. As they ministered to the Lord and fasted, the Holy Ghost said, separate me, Barnabas and Saul, for the work wherein I have called them. And when they had fasted and prayed and laid their hands on them, they sent them away. So they, being sent forth by the Holy Ghost, departed unto Seleucia, and from thence they sailed to Cyprus. Right? So the Lord is just leading them now, and they're just going to places and places where the Lord is leading them. And Barnabas was one of them. Now we know Barnabas, he was in the church. And Barnabas was in the church like from day one. Okay, he was well known in the church, and the Bible called him, his name means son of consolation. He was a good man, the Bible said. He's a loving man, he's a peaceful man, he's a man of, he's a good disciple. Okay? And so Paul was paired up with him, right? His name was Saul first, right? And then he was paired up with Barnabas. So you would learn a lot of things from Barnabas, okay? That would transform him to be the kind of person he needs to be, right? Now Paul gets to the point where he's separated from Barnabas because of John Mark, and he didn't want him to go back with him because John left them while they were in the midst of the work. And of course contention happened among disciples, and I don't know, God worked it out sometimes, like we don't know, for good or whatever, so Paul went to it. But Paul is here now. Finally the Bible said he's in Acts chapter 20, and the Bible said that Paul was going to go to Rome, and he was not going to come back from there, right? The Bible said here, Paul had determined to sail by Ephesus because he would not spend the time in Asia, where he hasted, if it were possible for him, to be at Jerusalem the day of Pentecost. I see Pentecost mentioned again. It is Shavuot, Feast of Weeks. And from Miletus he sent to Ephesus. I'm reading from Acts 20. And called the elders of the church. And when they were come to him, he said unto